Oi! And where do you think you're going?
I'm here to speak to Lord Bolton. Business of the Watch.
Lord Bolton ain't interested in a war. Piss off back where you came from.
It's for your own good. He don't take kindly to conmen. You know how many sods have come round here wanting to speak to Lord Bolton since we took over from the Starks?
You wouldn't be the first of them to get flayed and put up as a warning.
You there, stranger! Aldous wants to speak to you at the tavern.
Aldous. He's the big guy over there.
So, what's a well-armed stranger doing in Winterfell?
Who's asking?
Aldous. Was a farmer till the Ironborn came. Now I'm here, and everyone's uncle, so they say. You come from Northways. No Ironborn that way, too far from the sea. Round here, pillaging's as good as any other job. When the Starks said brow sweat, they meant field toil, woodworking, and blacksmithing. Now, the Ironborn have left their iron price here.
I need an audience with Lord Bolton. There are important matters to discuss.
Well, then it's good you came to me. There's a gang that's been robbing some homesteaders blind. Even taking their wives and kids. Lord Bolton don't got men to spare, but that's his taxpayers they're rounding up. Nick back some of their loot, and you'll have your audience by sundown.
Isn't it Lord Bolton's duty to keep his lands safe?
You must have been gone a long time. Lord Bolton only just moved into Winterfell. He's got bigger problems to deal with. He don't care what happens to people like us. All he cares is if we've got taxes for him to pluck. And there won't be none at this rate.
What do you make of this gang?
A bunch of deserters and malcontents. They were just pests under the Starks. But between people losing their homes to the war, the Boltons sitting on their thumbs, they're out of control.
Where are they?
There's this kid called Henley. Decent enough lad. Ran into this gang on the road and lost his horse. Could have lost his life too. Now he works as a stable hand to Lord Bolton. He'll tell you where to find him.
Oh, don't think I've seen your face around here.
I'm here on business. Aldous said you know about some local gang.
The Dancing Fools! Seen the camp with my own eyes and live to tell.
Tell me about it.
Was riding my master's horse to Wintertown when they jumped me. Dragged us both all the way to their camp. Thought they'd flog me to death, but I slipped out when they started arguing.
Where is this camp of theirs?
I'll mark it on your map. Talk to me again if you need Winterfell too.
Thank you.
we say something of interest to you? Mouthy little shits, you Stark lovers. You'll soon find out where that gets you here. We was just talking about a little trouble at that farmstead right there. Farmer and his wife went and got themselves killed by the Greyjoy boy when he took Winterfell. Farmer's brother wrote Lord Bolton a letter asking him to grant the lands to him. Of course, we ain't passed it on yet. Fact is, it's below our lord to give two shits about. But if the bastard of House Tyre wants to see to it, by all means, go ahead. Saves us the trouble.
Things are bad enough around here. I can at least see this farm's given to the right man.
Who are you? Where are my men?
Dead in the fields.
7 hells!
The owner of this farm. Where is he?
About to lose his head, I hope. Reckon he must have slipped out the back. I've got men searching the river right now. Told him to give him a slow death. Reckon I can make yours even slower.
I'm not too late. Must have been attacked by bandits. Wonder if there's any survivors.
Oi, now! What do we have here? Don't look like no farmer. Better make sure.
Brothers, take me!
Pray for that, you bastard! My lord has forbeared.
They haven't found the farmer, and he's not here. There's something at the farmstead I missed. The body's covered in maggots. These men have been dead a long time. Well, Lonel's supplies are long gone, but I can hand him his letter when I visit the Winter Town.
Trust you have the Lord's cut.
The Lord wants too much. Ain't nothing left in these villages but dry goats and melted snow. Tell the bastard if he wants his cut.
Won't budge. Must be barred from the inside. The room's a mess. The bandits have been using it. Nowhere to hide in there. Soil's different. Hard. A rope? Where'd this lead to? There's a cave in the cliff wall. Must be connected to the mill.
No! I don't want trouble! This was my brother's farm.
Why are you here?
Waiting for those pricks to leave. Bandits got no stomach for farming. I'll grow tired of it before I run out of things to eat. My brother and his wife, they ran this farm, you see. Till they were murdered by the Greyjoy boy. Had him cut down. And took my 2 nephews to Winterfell for good measure. If they're still alive, it'll be easy to tell. Colin, the youngest. He were born with a crooked spine. You could tell him from a mile away.
I'll ask around. Meet me outside the gates.
Off with his head! Pick up your sword! It's no fun when you don't. I don't want to be a Bolton anymore. Let me be a Stark. The Starks are brave. Boltons are cruel. That's not what...
You two, inside, now! The others will take you for being so stupid. What have I told you? What if someone heard you?
Mother?
No supper for either of you. And if I find another wolf's head drawn in the snow, you'll be wishing the Boltons had found it instead of me.
Merrick, Lord Bolton has issued a writ for your arrest.
What? Who are you? Arrest? No, you've got it wrong. I'm just a simple farmer. I've done nothing to... Shit!
Merrick, stop running. You're only making things worse.
Listen, I swear on my mother's grave, I didn't steal any horses. Look, I know you've got a job to do, but I'm begging you, hear me out. What if you took my gloves to whoever's paying you? They'll believe you cut me, and maybe that will be the end of it. I've got a family here, land, a life. If you really don't believe me, you can take me in. But by the old gods, if you have even the slightest doubt, just take my gloves. You have no idea what this means to me. I swear, you're saving an innocent man.
I'm looking for a man called Lonel.
I'm Lonel. Is something the matter?
I found a cart in the hills nearby. It was carrying supplies from your parents. It was already looted when I got there. Found this note, though.
These damned bandits. What will they even do with rolls of fabric? Oh, it was never this bad under the Starks. Well, at least I know Mother and Father bear no grudge. Thank you for that, stranger.
Please, I need the coin. I'll go hungry. You there! Help! I'm being robbed!
Oh, shit. I'll have to kill you both. Pay for that, you bastard!
Thank you. You saved my life. Please,
God, I need to catch my breath.
Trust you have the Lord's cut.
The Lord wants too much. Ain't nothing left in these villages but dry goats. Hold on! What's that? Across the bridge!
God have mercy. They made me drag this cart here. Take what you want. Least I can do. Reckon it ought to go to someone more deserving.
This is from old Kerwin's stead down the road.
Right.
Anything to keep that mad bastard happy a bit longer. I don't fancy being flayed.
What's that? Sounds like some noble prick's feast.
It's where Ramsay Bolton takes your skin off with a knife, Lackwit.
Best start with the farmer's valuables.
You pay for that, you bastard! My lord has more men!
Please, you're here to save us. Oh, there's a key on the desk there. Oh, they kept it closed for when the nights grow cold. Be good. It ain't just us here. Please, find the others.
Aye. You hide and keep quiet.
Boy, where'd you get that sword? Hurt you, eh? Good. Take me!
There'll be others. Get your people out of here.
Out? Us? Aye. Come on, lads.
Too many blades for my liking. Best tread lightly.
You pay for that, you bastard! How'd you get past the guards?
We take more than hands round here for thieving.
Here, those tents would be my guess.
farmers? Think they'd do the same for you?
Empty. Nothing but a few... Nothing. Must be keeping their spoils somewhere else. Mostly coppers, but there's some gold in here. Enough for those families to last till the next harvest.
You think you can march into my camp, cut down my men, and take my hard-earned corn? Aldous can send someone to get the rest.
Well, well, if it isn't our good-hearted guest.
My lord, I come seeking an audience with your father, Lord Roose Bolton. I am here on behalf of the Night's Watch, and of my father, Sir Marek of Renan's Rest.
A nobody from up north requesting an audience with my father, eh? That sounded a lot more like a demand now, didn't it? Demanding an audience right after butchering loyal Bolton men. It would be funnier if a common bandit weren't bringing me such a large bag of valuables. The punishment for theft is losing a hand. Assaulting a lord's tax collector is far more serious. And from what I'm told, you mince them so finely, we could make pies from them. Most lords would have had you executed for murder by now.
So, those bandits, they were working for you? My pardons, my lord. It looked to me like they were pillaging your innocent subjects.
Innocent? When they pay me chaff and empty sacks as taxes, the people of the North have an obligation to their liege lord. They should know no good will come from defying me.
The man standing next to you told me this was the surest way to earn the attention of your father.
That much was obvious enough. But the good sir and I have already had a word about that. He'll think twice before going behind my back, like a good boy. But that leaves you. If I remember my table manners, it's polite to knock on the front door, not murder a few families. You've left me no alternative. I could hang you, but it's tradition to spend a night in the dungeons. Think about what you've done wrong. Bring whatever this thing is with us. I wonder if it's a screamer or a blubbering idiot. Go fetch Reek when you're done. I've found a little friend for him to play with.
Another one of your pet projects, son. I should think one would be more than enough. Let us show this stranger some hospitality. You had something important enough to kill people for. What was it?
Business of the Night's Watch, and the last wishes of my father, Sir Marek. Someone at the tavern told me he would get me an audience with your lordship in exchange for a favor.
Just as well you didn't kill this guest. Hurting a member of the Watch would have even more houses in the north poised against us. I'm sure they were acting in self-defense. Release the bastard at once.